I'm not.
Wake up.
Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man proudly presents. You know what it is, Collectors Lounge Sunday. And I'm sorry, I just woke up an hour ago. I am so tired. But the show must go on. So glad to have everybody here with us this lovely afternoon. How you doing? I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great. I hope everybody out there got their shopping in this weekend or the lack thereof. I hope you took advantage of some of the sales out there or the lack thereof. So we will discuss that in a minute, and we were going to try to basically help you out today in finding some of the greatest deals. I know we have the master of ceremony here who can find great deals himself, Mr. Focus. We also have Pretty Boy Rich. We also have Cam in the building, and we got Loco Lou. So let's bring them all in here. My cohorts in this journey. How you guys doing today, man? What's
Good, man.
up
How are you?
with y'all?
Man.
What is up with y'all, man? Cam, welcome back. We ain't seen you in a minute. I know you've been moving for a minute.
Yeah,
You set
I think
up
my
your-
name was gonna get taken off the card if
Thumbnail.
I didn't
What?
show up more.
Nah, it's not that easy. Not that easy. Unless
like,
you
I
want
can't
your
see
name
that.
removed.
Oh no,
but
no, no,
nah,
no,
it's
don't
not
take me
that
off.
easy.
Leave me off, leave me off, leave me off.
Nah, it's not that. It's not that easy, but man, thank you and welcome back. So good to have you back here. Focus, what's going on with you, brother, man? How you doing today, man?
Oh man, I'm still recovering because I woke up on Black Friday and I logged on to Sideshow and I saw these amazing deals and I was just like, God, I gotta resist the temptation. No, I'm good.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
way I
fine.
felt. Yeah,
I bought
that's
nothing.
yeah, nothing.
I'm happy I bought nothing because Christmas
Yeah.
is really expensive.
Definitely. Yeah, we're going to definitely talk about that in a minute. Because that made absolutely no sense. Rich, what's going on with you, man? What's going on
Stuck with
you?
you, brother. First of
Um,
all, thank you very much for everyone being so nice to me last weekend. My daughter wasn't very well.
How is she doing now?
She's all good now. She's up and the sass is strong, so she's back up and running again. We almost
Hell
had to take her
yeah.
to hospital last Sunday, so I was a bit worried about her.
Hell
Hence why I had
yeah.
to shoot off, and I was not on good form. So I'm back. Today, I had an awesome day. Met it with some mates, had a bit of lunch with them, and
Mhm.
then me, the wife, and the daughter went to our first Christmas festival of the year. So getting
Yeah.
right into it, and yeah, so firing all cylinders, man. All good, thank you.
Yeah, man. Well, good. I'm so glad she's better, man. I know you were,
Thanks,
thinking
man. I was
about
really
that,
worried.
man.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I'm so glad. So definitely she's better. God bless. And she's up and
you.
running. So that is
Mhm.
good. Last but not least, we got Loco Lou in the building. What's going on with you, brother? I know you just woke up a minute ago as well. So how you doing, man?
What's poppin', people? It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what time I wake up. I just wake up and full of energy right now. So
Yeah.
let's get into the holiday spirit with a little bit of I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know.
That's not bad.
Jesus.
That's pretty good. I can listen to that all night.
A little Frank Sinatra for you.
Yeah, that was you got a little Frankiness. You got some Frankie going on there. I see.
Chuffing frankincense.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Definitely,
Miss y'all. A week goes by fast, but then again, it feels like forever.
Yeah, it does. It definitely
yeah.
does. It feels like it goes forever, man. But so glad to have you here, man. And I'm so glad to have you out there, everybody who's watching right now and tuning in. It's going to be a hell of a show. Let's see who we got out here. We got Odin 03. I mean, 01 is in Odin 01 in the building. Thank you for being here. Collected Chaz is in the building. Let's see here. We got William Owens in the building. We got Thule here, Shiny in the building. We got let me see here. OG Mando is in the building. My guy, OG, thank you for being here, bro. We got Wetman 42. Kinky Sphincter is in the building. He said, what did he say? He said 1/6 scale man, 1/6 scale man, only figure I ordered for Black Friday was IG-11. So, again, there was some deals out there to be got for some people, and I'm glad they were able to get, and you know what? I'm not going to say it wasn't, it just wasn't. We'll jump into that. AJ Grusa here. Let's see here. Who else we got? Calvin Williams. Calvin, thank you for being here, brother. Who else we got? The Collectors in the building. We got the Empire Strikes Again in the building with us. Who else we got? DT Artman, Collectible Chats. We got Doguito. Doguito is in the building. Thank you for being here. Oh, he says Doguito. Doguito. Thank you for being here. Because he put it up the other day and I forgot. Damn it. Man, what is in the building? Thank you for being here. Who else do we have in here that I haven't mentioned? Taria is in the building. Thank you for being here as always. And the list goes on. Who else do we have? Mark Mitchell is here with us. Mark, thank you for being here as always. Let's see who else we have. Some guy is in the building. Thank you for being here. And yes, we got some things happening here, man. We definitely got some some things going on. So Black Friday, yes, we had Black Friday. We had all the deals, and I think that everything was leading up into that. Everybody was waiting just to see what deals we can get. Now, here's the thing: like I sort of was reserved because the thing is, during the holiday season, like for me, I don't focus on myself. I'm mainly just focusing on the kids right now because I got to make sure that they get everything that they actually need. So for me, it's everything that I've already ordered that I'm just waiting for them to deliver. You know what I mean? So that's just where I'm at. But it doesn't hurt to look at some of the deals to see, this looks nice. This looks nice. This, looks like it could be pretty good. And there were companies across the board. You have Toys Wonderland, you have Sideshow, you had Lion Rock that was doing some things. You had, just about even TN was actually doing, a couple of different things. It was Giant Toys was doing a couple of sales and stuff like that. So there were people basically that were taking, advantage of, Black Friday. But I know just like everybody else out there, things can get confusing because you're trying to find the best possible deals. Like you're really trying to find the best possible deals, bang for your buck. You know what I mean? Things that you might have been looking for to say, you know what, I'm just going to wait. All the predictions that we had that, okay, we were going to get this percentage off, possibly. We could probably see this. Yeah. This might actually hit. And I am happy to say that it was all shit. Like from what I saw, I'm sorry. And it's because it saved me some money. I know a lot of people were looking for some really, really good deals. And there's some things out there that were worth getting. I mean, and we'll talk about that. But I want to talk about this first. First off, before I even bring this up, I'm just going to go around the panel. Rich, did you find any good deals, bro? Did you find some deals for yourself, man?
No. I didn't think Sideshow showed up at all, to be honest, to Black Friday. I was disappointed because I was looking. The moment I woke up, I went to Sideshow because we're about 8 hours ahead of you guys, or 5 hours, sorry. And I went on Sideshow, nothing. Went on Pop Culture, nothing. Went on Toys Wonderland, hardly anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like there were very little places that were actually showed up to Black Friday, so I didn't get anything. I'm still kind of tempted because they've just done the daily deals again to get that Wonder Woman Deluxe. I didn't get it that time. The idiot didn't process the payment, so I thought, I believe it's not meant to be. But one thing I did want to get, which was the Call to Action Superman Prime
statue.
The statue, the premium format statue. It went on wait list by the time I finally decided, which was a shame because I really, really wanted that. So it's like 25% off. It would have been a great deal, but I'm hoping it'll come around. I've got on the wait list, so if that comes around, I will definitely get that at that price because it was pretty damn good. But that was only May, I'm afraid. I was very selective this year. Usually I'm like, straight away, but I kind of held back a little bit. I thought Cyber Monday, I remember them saying on a live stream that they were going to do some stuff on Cyber Monday instead of Black Friday. Sideshow were, so maybe there's some stuff tomorrow, hopefully.
Definitely, man. I was living, I was basically, because I couldn't, working at the same time. It was not much that I could actually do at that point. So I was living through Will Foxification's channel. He was actually helping me find. I was looking ahead, and when he was disappointed, it was like, damn, this really nothing out there. I was like, okay, well, good job
Carlos
for me.
had hyped it up by saying 40% for Tumblr was going to be. He's like, oh, it's definitely going to be 40% off, and I was like, all right, get in. But
hell no, 40% off on that.
No,
it didn't happen. It didn't work. But it is what it is. Shane, did you find any? If anybody here would find some deals, and I know he took full advantage of it, and Sideshow didn't steer him wrong, was my man Shane. Shane, what did you get, brother?
Zip. No. Look. I didn't buy anything. This is one of those moments when it was like, oh, great, they've released a load of clones from the Clone Wars. I don't collect Clone Wars. Yes, they all look great, but thank God my wallet is safe. Or it's one of these moments where they, I don't know, release something from the Marvel TV shows and I go, I don't collect that stuff. Thank God my wallet is safe. You dodged a bullet. I'm just dodging these bullets, you know what I mean? But look, the whole buy one, get one free thing, that's a pretty good deal if you're living in the States and you don't have to worry about crazy shipping and customs. I looked at Toys Wonderland, that they look in a bit of trouble because all the stuff they were advertising, no one wants. No one wants. Like there was a time over the summer they had these $100 Hot Toys Troopers. That's a good deal even with their silly shipping costs. They were shipping the Boba Roba 2-pack for something like, I don't know, $275, something I can't remember. They were doing the speeder bike, the Mandalorian speeder bike and Scout Trooper for $240 or something. Like they're good deals. People want that stuff. No, I went into this Black Friday with three things in mind. One was the Mandalorian Scout Trooper and speeder bike. One was the construction version Mark III, and one was the I actually sounded very Irish there. I actually did say Mark III. Sorry, Mark III. So I was looking for the Mech Test Tony with the dummy and the deluxe pieces. Of course, none of them were dropped down, so I didn't get anything. Yeah. I did notice, like, Lion Rock hit me up in the morning, and they said they were doing their 12% off, and the 12% off included free shipping and the 12% off code. I went onto their site and checked, not logged on, you know what I mean? And checked, and the 12% off code can still be applied to figures that are already on sale, and you still get the free shipping. That's pretty damn good, because I'm looking here, good. Right? Yeah. Can I just give you an example?
Yeah.
Okay,
go ahead, definitely.
I'm going to pick a good figure. Like, there's a few good figures they have here, just ones that I'm like, they look really cool, but I can't get another Iron Man or whatever. So on their site, they've got Lion Rock. They've got Lion Rock have the Mysterios, the Hot Toys Mysterios Illusion Iron Man for $323.88. But when you put it into your cart, so that's $388. Sorry, $323. My mistake. Sorry, $323.88. When you put it into your cart and you apply the 12% off code, that drops it down to $285 shipped. On Sideshow, that bad boy is, let me check now, I have it up here. On Sideshow, that bad boy is $420, and that's before shipping. You know what I mean? So, like,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, again, I am completely biased. I've never tried to hide it. You know, they give me nice deals because I do reviews for them, but have a check. There's a transport trooper there for a really cheap price. There's about $150. There's an assault tank trooper. There's a Hot Toys cable for $238.88, and that's before the 12%. And remember, these are free worldwide shipping. The code is still working. I don't know how long the code is going to work for. There's a Luke Snowspeeder for $300 shipped. That's before the 12% off, so that's going to be cheaper. There's a Taskmaster for $230. There's a Jank. There's actually good figures. And considering you're getting the free worldwide shipping, the 12% off code, I don't know how long that's going to last, but there's a few things that are really nice, but I gotta stay in my lane. I gotta dodge this bullet. Like, it's the thing is, a sigh of relief. It was bittersweet.
And like you said, Shane, narrowing it down to certain things that you're looking for. You know what I mean? And that's where I was. It was for me, narrowing it down. I'm only going towards certain things. There's only like maybe one figure that I'm looking for. Here's the thing. As a company, when you mark things down, right? So say for instance, you mark down the figure. That figure is $182 on sale. But then the shipping option is more or damn near equal. You know what I mean?
Lael,
like when
man,
you're paying
you have
100.
just. This is the sound of Lael hitting the nail directly on the head. This is why I will promote Lion Rock, but I won't promote the Devil's Workshop. Because you know, go on, sorry, I'm interrupted. I know what you're going to say. Go.
No. Go ahead, because you're going to say everything that I'm fucking thinking right now. Go ahead.
When you have a company that's going, here is the price, here's a 12% off code and free shipping, that's fine, that's great. But when you have a company with a reduced price and then the shipping outweighs and erodes away all of the savings you would have made, then it's no point. Unless, of course, the cost of the shipping and the reduced price is actually cheaper than, I don't know, Sideshow or whoever you want. Like, but free shipping, 12% off. People, check it out.
Check it out. Definitely check it out. And that's what you want to do. That's rule number one. When you're looking at these deals, it's not just the deal that you want to look at. Shipping costs, taxes on that piece. You need to look at those first. Read between the lines, people, because I'm telling you, not all these deals are great. Literally, they're not. Cam, I'm gonna go to you next, and then I'm gonna go to you, Lou. Cam, did you now? I don't even know if you were actually even searching for any deals that were actually out there, but you know, what are your thoughts? Like, for instance, let me bring this up. Let me bring this up real quick, Cam. I just want to bring this up, and I hate. Yeah, I to say I hate throwing people under the bus or companies under the bus. I really don't. You know, you have to keep it 100% real. I want to give you an example of something, Cam, and then I'm gonna let you go on real quick. I want to show somebody something. I'm showing everybody something really quick. So, and this is just to put it out there. So we're looking at right now this Iron Man, you know, the Mark V, you know, from Hot Toys, right? So we're looking at this piece, $181.19 right now. Now, some would look at that and be like, yeah, that's a decent looking deal, right? Right? This is what you would probably think. It's a decent deal, right? But when you tack on the shipping for this piece, it outweighs this. It's like this doesn't even matter. You're damn near paying the cost of retail for this piece, and that's the problem that this company right here, this particular company, is doing. And the thing is, I'm gonna come on, man. There's no excuse for that at this point, especially when you put this out there. Come on, man. That to me is not wrong. It's $181.19, but it's $150 shipping. Come on, man. Are you serious? That's not cool to me. Anyway, Cam, did you find any deals, anything out there that you were looking for, bro?
No, I didn't. Is that Mark V? Is that not the diecast one?
That's
the original one, isn't it?
That's the original undiecast one. So for me, like that thing should be like $80, to be honest.
$80 at this point, right?
Because I'm like, I don't want it if it ain't diecast at this point. You know, I feel like that's what everybody's going towards. But no, hell no. I ain't look for no damn deals. I saw, I mean, of course, that buy one, get one half off deal the Sideshow was going for almost like 2 or 3 weeks now, which I thought was pretty good. But it was, I mean, you know, holiday season right now is just, we're focused on the kids majority of the time. So like we got to hold fast and see if we can get some deals, maybe possibly after the holidays until they get everything they want. It's so crazy because my wife, she had purchased me a figure from Sideshow like last year for Christmas. And she's even getting the deals in her inbox. And she's like, is this worth it? And I'm like, nah, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? She's like, should I get this for you? It's 50. I'm like, nah, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? We'll get there eventually. So yeah, for me, I was like, nah, I'm just focused on the kids right now, just like you guys for the most part.
And that's what it's all about, is mainly focusing on the kids, because again, I'm getting better deals in store for the children. You know what I mean? For the stuff that they
honestly,
want.
in person. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I got, you know, a couple kids in here that want that LOL. Or actually, you don't even know that me and mom's looking at the LOL dollhouse for them. So of course,
Okay.
you know that they LOL is
I
like
think a lot of us you'll actually find that you'll get more in-person deals in stores because a lot of people are more keen to shopping on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Amazon and all the other online companies are taking over as far as price, you know, so they can go ahead and market now because they're having that quantity flying out of the store this way. But if you go in person, then just like you said, you went all the way up to BK, right? Or just to the Bronx?
Yeah,
Queens.
yeah. I mean, no, I'm with the Queens.
The Queens, to the Toys R Us. We don't even have Toys R Us down here. I haven't seen a Toys R Us in like 15 years, bro.
It's in Macy's now.
Yeah, but it's like,
yeah, it's like super small.
yeah, it's like that ain't Toys R Us, you know. And
depending on where you go, because like I said, we, you know, and if it's in a different area, then yes, it's going to be affordable. Like they have a larger variety. Right. The one, you know, like, so put it this way, the one here in Harrisburg, man, it's like the size of a shoebox. It's not really a big section. You know what I mean? So it's really, really small. So I think it's still experimental for them. You know what I mean? But I mean, you can still get some deals. You get better deals at Target. You get, you know, if you go to Target, you're definitely getting some better deals there. So Target is always going to be the go-to. Plus, they got Starbucks in there, so it's a win-win for me. You know what I mean? So that's just how it is. But yeah, like I'm with you. Like finding some deals, it was just kind of hard. Loco, what about you, bro? Did you find any deals, or were you even looking for any deals at this point, man?
Oh, I found a deal. PC Richards and Son. I bought my ass a flat screen TV. Another one.
There you go.
Dude,
there you go.
Like the deals were nice. They were very tempting. There were some things that I wanted to get that were like 30% off on Black Friday. And then the BOGOs that were tempting, and I was juggling my math. I was like, wait, if I do the buy one, get one, I have to put this up front and get this going. And it's the holiday season. You know, it's about the family. It's not about you, you know, spirit of giving. You feel me? And with all that tied up to what I already got on payment plan for pre-orders and stuff like that. As you know, I'm still waiting on certain things to clear out so I can get in. No, you're not putting me in that hole. Unless it's like a good deal. I'm not gonna do it. No, and it has to be something that I want in my collection that's actually a space for it, because I'm getting to that point where the capacity is getting filled up really, really quickly, especially when you grail chase and you go backwards, because you know it's the buyer's market, so things start to go down. So you find better deals like on eBay or buy sell.
I was going to say that, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Rich. It's like you got so many beautiful deals going out there. You got bids that are going on. People are not paying attention because they're looking for the golden goose of deals, and sometimes you got to go back to source, and sometimes back to source is that secondhand spot, or even your local collector who's like, okay, dude, I got some Christmas presents to get. This doesn't have a place anymore, so let me just, let me part this and take care of family, and I'll make somebody happy who will make my day happy and a lot easier for me, and so on and so forth. So I didn't get nothing. I didn't see anything worth grabbing at the point in time, even though that BOGO was tempting, because there's a couple of things there that you could, got one off, went back and did it again, but you were paying a freaking pretty penny. And I'm sorry, do it. I could not do it, could not take the risk. And, shop at your own risk. Don't get caught up in the hype. Follow the hype, find what you want, get what you want, but go for the deals like Focus will say, search around. Don't forget the school of Collectors Lounge International, where everyone gives the information and puts it in a nice little package for you and give it to you and be like, here you go, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the gist of it here, because like if you're looking at this buy one get one 50% off, some decent deals here. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody wants a size show R2 at 165, if you keep it within a certain range, so it only works if you keep it where it's equal or lesser value. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, you know, equal or lesser value on something that is cheap already. You know, hey, if somebody's basically looking to pick up this zombie Deadpool, if that was something that was on your list, $270, and then you can get something else that's, you know, equal or lesser value, half off for that. Okay, good. You know, cool, good to go. But if you're getting up in something, like I said, it's a bit more pricey. You know, let's go for like for, you know what I mean? Like for instance, the Mark, you know, Iron Man, you know, Mark 85, you know, that at 423 right now. Whereas you can get that in a great deal. And I did see that online, Rock. I did see that in different places. You can get that on a much better deal. But
Mm.
Can
you
I
know
come
what I
in
mean?
this? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead,
If I
bro.
come in,
Go ahead.
I just see that that Iron Patriot there, and just like to play devil's advocate. When I was in Dubai back in April, I saw it on the shelf for, it was in Emirati dirham, but when I converted it was $750. There on Sideshow it's 469, and even if you were to do the buy one get one free, you'd have to buy something of equal value to get that for half price, which would be 239.50. I did get that from the Devil Workshop for $230, and the shipping was less than 100. So just being devil's advocate on the Toys Wonderland, we know they hype up the prices. I would still go for them in the situation when the price is so cheap, and even if the shipping was expensive, if it was still less than the best other price. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, but it's these days it doesn't seem to be like that.
Well, I ended up getting the Iron Patriot, which I just picked up here, from Pop Culture for $220. And I had points with him as well, and I had to pay import, but it was far less than this. It's just, and it's brand new and perfect. But what Local Lou said earlier was like, there are so many people offloading their collection or downsizing with everything that's going on behind.
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
And so it's just, I would say, hold fast. Have a look out there. What's going on, because there's loads of people selling stuff.
Right.
And people are getting caught up with the hype, getting loads of Star Wars, getting loads of Marvel. If you're a Marvel collector, fill your boots.
I'm
People
seeing
it's ridiculous.
Just today alone, I saw a Jyn Erso, I saw a Rogue One Stormtrooper, I saw a Rogue One Jedi Patrol Stormtrooper. Now they were still overpriced; they still won't be getting. I saw a DX10, and these looked like, from the way the ad was written, from the photos they have, the things that were included, the description, they seemed as good as new. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Loco's right. The best deals are on the trading groups, I think, provided you can avoid being scammed.
Yeah, definitely.
Then the thing is, it's crazy because I mean, I was, you know, Man of Hot. He's selling everything right now.
He is, yeah.
Like he is, and I don't know what's going on. Like I said, whatever's going on personally, that's, you know, that. But I do see that he is selling everything. Like I'd see figures that he is offloading quick.
He was getting stuff in, reviewing them, and then he was getting rid of them straight after. But it looks like he's getting rid of a hell of a lot of
he's selling a lot. Like a lot is basically flying out of his collection right now. And that's happening with a lot of people. And what is that saying about the collecting community right now? What is that saying about the market? Like, again, the effects of the market is really hitting people hard. You know what I mean? Like it really is. So it's like literally right now, especially during the holiday, it would be simpler for someone who doesn't have responsibilities. If you don't have any kids, if you're not married, if you're not in a relationship, okay, cool. Go for what you know, if you can afford to do so, if everything else is actually taken care of. But not for everybody, man. Not for everybody. Like, seriously, these deals, I mean, because you got to keep in mind, buy one, get one get one half off, you know, you're buying that figure, you're getting a secondary figure, but then again, taxes, shipping for us over here, I mean, unless you're in Delaware, taxes and, you know, stuff like that, it really adds up, you know, and it's really like Loco said. I mean, if you keep going back, you know, buy one, get one half off, buy one, get one half off, that adds up at the end of the day. Like, just trying to find, so it's finding the best possible deal. And in my opinion right now, you know, unless again we're talking about Cyber Monday, everybody, I'm guessing if you were smart enough, you know, waited for tomorrow just to see. But let me ask you a question, and I'm gonna start with you, Rich. What if Cyber Monday comes around tomorrow and it disappoints, and it's still almost on par with what we're seeing right now? Like,
Well,
what would
then,
you say at
well
that
then, well then, they don't have my money. Simple as that. I just crack on and do my thing. I'm trying to be more and more selective as I go along. I'm guilty for this, getting caught up in the hype and caught up with the deals, and thing comes through. I'm like, oh my god, I want to get it. Like, I almost press buy on the Midas. That was 25-30% off this week. I do like the look of that because I've had it previously, and it does look like an Oscar, but it's probably closest I'd get to anything like that. But yeah, it's something that is a cool looking thing, but it's so much money. And if it disappoints, it disappoints, and they don't have my money. And I think I'm pretty sure Pop Culture will probably do something. Hopefully they have some really good deals on there with the international stuff, especially. So I might try and get like an extra thing. But yeah, but it's with the holidays, man. I mean, I'm all for getting deals, but at the same time, you've got to take care of your stuff first. But yeah, I was hoping for primo deals, and I was going to get a bat pod, and I was going to get this and that, and I'm just like, oh, it's just all right. So it's disappointing, really.
They've
got to make money. Of course, they've got to do. So
and they have to make money. It's just, I don't know. It's just in the space of, one of those type of situations where it's like, if you're promoting a sale, then make sure that it's something, that literally is a sale.
I say it again. Sales are like buses. When you really, really want one, there's none there. And then when you're on the bus, you don't need a sale. Three pull up at the same time. Christmas Day or New Year's, where everyone is tapped out. We've all bought the gifts. We've all bought the whatever. When you can't afford it, that's when the sales will be out, because they know that to try harder for your dollar. Yeah. So I wouldn't write off Carlos's 40% prediction on the tumbler just yet. Right. I don't think it's going to happen. I remember I messaged him on his place for collecting. I don't think it's going to happen. At the same time, can you really rule it out? I wouldn't rule it out just yet. Yeah. But yeah.
So so we're looking at this right now, and again, it's just trying to find the best possible deals, things that are actually out there. And Shane, you mentioned Lion Rock. So I was looking at Sideshow's deals. I was looking at basically their their buy one get one half off. Then they had, like, let me see here, if we go back, I want to take a look at this. New discounts just in final days. You know what I mean? So if you're looking there, for different items, it's a matter of saying whether or not those, and these are like daily deals. So these are the daily deals that drop that you have an advantage of, pretty much getting, like right here, for instance. If you're looking for, the bat pod, right now, daily deal, $228. Now, mind you, they'll let you know whether or not, like, any points towards this, because if you have points, they'll work, but any other discount code will not work towards this.
No, it won't
at all. You know what I mean? So it's like you're not able to use that. Like you said, Rich, you were looking for that deluxe Wonder Woman armor. Right now at $270, they have it. If you have points, then it'll work. You know what I mean? It'll work towards this. But any other type of code, like, people have those 10% off, which is reasonable because it makes sense. You know what I mean? It makes sense that it wouldn't work. Those wouldn't work, but the points would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If
still on the fence with that one, I still want that golden armor. I think it's like £230 now money, but it's important. It's everything else on top, isn't it? That's the thing, is you have to factor all that.
Yeah. Also, you see that 2012 version of Cap at $194.25. That's the Cam. Do you have one of those already? You have the 2012 Cap?
I do not.
You don't?
I don't.
Were you interested in getting one?
Well, I was looking at it. I mean, I've been looking at it for a while though, but like, I feel like it's everywhere. Like, I feel like they made so many of them that, like, you can just find them all over the place. Like,
but you know what? I can honestly say, color wise, that figure is dope in person.
I say, like, 194. I didn't say that 194 there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 194.
Oh, okay. All right. Very bad.
So
Let
it's
me get
what
my debit card. Very bad.
so it is 194. Again, people who don't have the Captain Marvel figure at 195 right now. If you're looking for that Spider-Man cyborg Spider-Man, put it away, it's 202 right now. So there are some deals to be got in their defense that you can actually get some pieces out there. I mean, daily deals, that's and I think that's what you should be looking at is the daily deals. The buy one get one half off, that's iffy, but the daily deals is I think where you can actually really find some decent things going on if you're looking for it, if you want some pieces that you might have been eyeing for a while. I was actually even looking at this Rogue and Gambit.
Yeah, that's nice.
yeah.
Yeah, that Uncanny X-Men Rogue and
I've definitely been
Gambit.
looking at more art prints now for sure.
Yeah.
Now that I have like space to do stuff on the wall, I'm like, oh man, like
Is
Yeah.
that Scott? Is that J Scott Campbell?
What, this piece right here?
Yeah. It looked
I
work.
don't know. Yeah, it is. It
Yeah,
is.
you go.
It
Got a
is.
knife for it.
It
There you
is.
go.
So
Yeah.
again, like I was looking at that piece as I'm like, well, consider the simple fact that I'll have that Rogue here, in a month or so, with Gambit to have that posed or have those figures in front of this piece would be decent. But you can really get some good deals on a lot of prints out there. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the daily deals. If you look at the daily deals, you'll find some decent shot. Some decent pieces. It's just getting them quick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because they'll go. Even that Civil War $52. That's dope. Like, that really looks good. That print looks good. But again, I pull this up here because I think it's worth looking at the daily deals as opposed to the buy one get one half off. That Storm piece that looks incredible. Like, you know what I mean? So there's definitely some things that you can take advantage of with the daily deals on Sideshow. Especially if you're into prints, if you're into like some of these one-off pieces that pretty much no one else is going for. It's definitely worth looking at, taking advantage of.
Look
if
at
you
that,
want
Miles. Go down a step. There's a Miles one. Look at that one.
We're at.
Yeah,
Oh, right here.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, 162. That Miles is decent.
Look at that.
Yeah, that looks
That's really
really good.
Does
That
anybody
does.
have the anybody have the egg sandwich version of Harley?
No, I don't.
Holly?
Those knees, bro. The knees.
Nah, man, those shoes need to get fixed.
I hated every second of that film, so I won't be getting any
No,
horrible film.
I didn't. Are you looking at that piece, Cam?
With the Harley?
Yeah.
No, hell no. No, I'm looking at this this Black Panther Long Live the King art print.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, with them, there are some deals to be got. If you look very carefully, again, don't fall for the hype of that BOGO, because the BOGO for me, it's okay, but at the end of the day, like once you do it, you're going to find yourself like spending more than what you expected at that point. You know what I mean? Depending on which figures that you actually choose. But I wanted to pull this up here because Shane, we were talking earlier about Lion Rock, and I just actually pulled them up here because I did see some interesting stuff over there with them, man. Like, again, if people are okay with, and now with the free shipping, because like I said, I haven't really gotten too many pieces from Lion Rock. Like I haven't, and I can honestly say so because, again, now with the shipping, it's this standard shipping, correct? If I'm right, Shane.
Sorry,
You're
I was
muted.
concentrating.
His beard was busy and he didn't want to.
You need a flake for that head.
He's like, hold on.
I was concentrating.
He's like,
No, that's not bad.
don't mess up this beard.
That's not bad.
That's a nice head.
That's a
Yeah,
good.
that's
No,
nice
that's a
head.
great pour right there.
You
That's
said
nice
it.
head.
Good
Yeah,
call.
sure.
I was only messing.
Yeah, I did not show you the one earlier on. The ice cream van delivered it. Yeah, this is it's tracked, but it is snail mail. It is
Okay.
100% snail mail. However, when I find that, like, say when I order something, then it usually ships out like the next day, maybe the day after, and you get your ticket, and then it's that, you know, the way it's with DHL, if someone takes a fart next to your package, it gets logged on the tracking. It's really, really detailed. But like this is your normal snail mail packaging. But it doesn't do that thing where, you know, the way Toys Wonderland issue you like a tracking number with DHL, and they're supposed to be like the shiz, like, and it doesn't go anywhere for like a week. That doesn't happen. Usually, even though it is snail mail, from the time I get the order number issued, from the time I get my figure, is usually between 7 days and maybe 10 to 2 weeks, which is I'm comfortable with, but maybe other people aren't. And like, if you would rather pay, I don't know, $50 for DHL and get it 2 days later, and you're that type of collector, maybe it's not for you. But if you're a budget collector like myself, and you do like a deal, and you're comfortable waiting an extra few days, maybe consider. And again, like, with all due respect to anyone watching, I don't care who you buy from. It's just an option, and there's some banger deals there. But you're not going to get the DHL. Okay, I might need a flake now, Rich. It's just expanding. What is the story?
Oh, what's happening?
It
wasn't like that a second ago, though.
Yeah,
It was good.
Ooh.
that's what she said.
Hold on, Leo.
Yo.
You see that figure right there with the red dress? Is that the one that our boy keeps posting up on Figure Flex Friday? Is that the one with...
No. I know you're talking about, though. No, that's not the one. That's not the one.
Because he be doing some crazy shots. I'm like, okay, I know I'm going to see that one on Figure Flex Friday.
Yeah, nah, that's not the one. That's definitely not the one. But now, these are all deals. These are sales, but this is before you. So you can actually get, the additional 12% off on the sale prices?
Pick a figure and just try it, because I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong.
2-pack. Go for the 2-pack.
All right, so I got it. I don't even think. Did I even add the code? I got to get the code.
I think you add to cart and then you add the code. I think that's how it works.
So you add the cart, and all right. So you go here, view cart.
Yeah, view cart. Yeah, and that'll give you the option then to add. It should be like
It's 12BF22.
Yeah.
What is the code?
12BF22.
Yeah, 22.
Where's the option there? No, that's the,
that's the newsletter. That's the
newsletter
newsletter. My bad. All right.
Click on the you know the little cart bag on the top right corner. Oh no, there it is. Coupon code. Add coupon. See above the price.
Okay. All right. Add coupon code, and it's 12BF. You said it's 12BF.
12BF22.
22. Yeah.
All right,
Hopefully it'll work. Like, I haven't tried them all. Like,
yeah. There you go.
Did it work?
Yep.
Yeah. It's $48
So
off.
can I just get the price on Sideshow just to give a fair comparison? Like,
So this is $351.91 after the discount, correct? So that's basically a good $48 off of the sale or the price that they were offering. So
and this is on Sideshow 400, and I have it up here. It's $498. That's before shipping.
Man. So,
and with Sideshow, though, in fairness, with Sideshow, you probably will pay X amount, whatever you're used to paying for a 2-pack.
Yeah.
But it will be with DHL. DHL is better than snail mail, let's face it. But if it depends on your own patience level, I need to sort out this flake. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah. So it's $495 through Sideshow right now. That's the deluxe. Collector's edition, just mainly for the one figure. Is $285, but basically for the deluxe version, that's $495. Limited time offer that they're offering is just a free shipping. Lion Rock, you get it for $351.95 snail mail. So if you're comfortable with that, knowing that at least you know that figure is coming at a decent price and you're not paying for the shipping, you're not, it's as long as you know it's being shipped as soon as you order it, which Shane says that's what they basically do, then that's okay. You're not taking an extra 7 days or 5 days to process my order. Then I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely fine with something like that.
Well, let's be honest. All of us, and I say all of us in a general sense of 1/6 scale collecting, we're not patient people. No. We're for the most part, we're not. We want it now. So wait for that.
I'm patient, Lou. I'm sorry to be disagreeable. But
No.
I'm
I was speaking in generals. As the community. in generals. See, but this is why we have the community we do have, so that way we could teach more patients, especially when it
Yeah.
comes to collecting and what you call it. I call it the Grail deal. The Grail
Mhm.
deal, because it's so hard to find that perfect deal that's like, oh, my wallet didn't take a hit, and I got me an awesome figure too. Yeah, like this is so good to have. You know what I mean? To have multiple places to shop from and test your patience and test your wallet. Because Sideshow will test your wallet. They will give you those buy one get one. Here's your 10% coupon. Oh, matter of fact, you got a double box. Oh, here's your loot crate coupon that don't even work. It's just like here's your $25 off. Not working. Just a headache of a headache, and something that we need to do is test our patience a little bit better, wait for stuff, and just grab whatever we can grab with all the advices that we get and all the websites that we go to. Damn, look at that. Look at that Superman 2-pack. Look at that Superman 2-pack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying for like people who don't have it. You know what I mean? You could definitely get a deal. I was looking at this because I don't have it yet, the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. So I was looking at
Me neither.
this. You know what I mean? So I was looking at it, add to cart. I just want to see what it's going to look like. Here, give me a second. So add coupon. What was the coupon again? It is
12 BF
22.
12 BF22.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we applied at 219. That's not bad at all. And it's free shipping. That's not bad at all. Definitely bad. That's $30 off the actual price for this piece. So again, that's definitely not bad at all. And that's really a good deal. If you're patient and if you're okay with basically waiting to get this piece, then you're getting a hell of a deal. You know what I mean? Like literally a hell of a deal. So we could actually confirm that Lion Rock, it is pretty much, one, if not, and here's the thing. If you're ordering a figure for someone, if you're buying a figure for a loved one, if it's not just for yourself, like who are we kidding though? Like seriously, if we're buying figures majority of the time for us, we ain't buying shit when it comes to figures for everybody else. And you can know out there your family that lives within close proximity would probably, really, entertain the same, space that you do when it comes to collecting. But when you're looking for like really great deals, we're just, again, the premise of the show is to try to help find some. Yeah. So then we talk about, let's go over here real quick. And it's just for the sake of saying, because like I said, we're going through different places. Let's, for the sake of saying, we go to this.
Why don't you go to pop culture, and I can show you some. I should show you some really good deals on that one.
You want to go to pop culture?
Yeah. Pop culture,
Good.
and I can.
Yeah, we'll go to pop culture because you know what?
Yeah.
You know what it felt like?
There ain't that many deals out there.
No. It felt like Rich. It felt like Rich psychically he knew that I was going to go to another place. He's like, no. Go to pop culture.
There.
Let's go to pop culture.
You'll. A lot of people will appreciate this. There's some really good stuff on there. In no way am I affiliated with these guys, so just letting you know. But I just want to show you a little tip on this one for everybody.
Is it pop? It's pop culture, right?
Pop culture, yeah.
Pop culture, like down with the kids, man.
Yeah, gotcha. Pop culture. So we'll basically go there really quick.
I'm pretty sure Optical 20 has shares with these guys at the moment.
I bet he does.
I watched him on a live stream. And he kind of went to town with them. I think Mario spent a few pounds with them as well.
Yes,
for really?
He did. So to be fair, so did I of late. That's why.
Oh yeah, they got some great deals, bro.
Yeah, they do.
That's why I got the Iron Patriot from, and it was so cheap. So if I show you and everybody else a tip on here for when you pull it up, I'll go and
I'm actually going in right now.
Yeah,
I'm pulling.
That's where I got my rescue from.
You got your rescue from there, didn't you?
Yeah, my rescue from there.
Yeah, I think this is
because they were offering with that sale with the 20% off coupon they were doing a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
They seem to be offering like Devil's Workshop prices without the Devil's Workshop drama.
Yeah, for sure.
If you go to the top, if you go into the top and type in INT sales.
Empty cells.
So this bit of background, everybody who's watching, in Australia, they can't sell stuff with the small batteries anymore. So basically, there's things for very, very, very cheap outside of Australia. So if you go further down, there's a number of very cheap Hot Toys and statues. So there's a couple of there's it'll go to Hot Toys in a minute. Yeah, carry on down. Watch them all gone now. Oh dear!
I want that watch.
Yeah. There you go. So that's not very cheap for Star-Lord, I guess. 168. That's carry on though. There's some really good ones.
Okay.
There's
Still not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad for a brand new
It's
one.
definitely not bad.
And it's brand new and it's bulletproof. This is stuff that they send it in. It's
Oh, dude, it's
hell,
wrapped like
it's
crazy.
amazing.
Yeah.
We carry on down. There is I think there's I think there's some behind this.
That's the quarter scale.
Quarter scale,
for 337.
Yeah,
55. That's a decent deal.
There's the deluxe Mando Rescues 160. I think it's gone all fuzzy on my end.
It's all fuzzy on my end.
Okay.
Thanos 236.28. Yeah.
So there's some really good. Hopefully it'll kind of catch up a bit because there's some really good stuff on there. But there's there's a quarter scale Mando Deluxe for 320. And that thing's 500 something. You can see the Iron Patriot. And I can just guess that's the Iron Patriot, how fuzzy it is. But
270.
270. And then there's codes and stuff that you could use. And there'll be a code, no doubt, tomorrow as well.
Why is this so fuzzy?
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me bring this in.
Yeah.
Let me see what happens if I bring it in. It's still fuzzy because I can see it on my end. Let me refresh.
Okay.
Give me a second here.
Yeah. Because I think I got Iron Patriot, the Thanos, Battle Damage Thanos, and something else for nearly 500.
Did you get the Thor? Was it the end-game Thor?
I did. I got the Thor that I ended up selling because I wasn't feeling it as much.
That's weird. It's real fuzzy.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's still recalibrating here. Hold on a second.
Okay. So all the traffic we're throwing it that way. But yeah, it's really cheap. It's really cheap.
Let me try something here because it's really fuzzy. Let's go in. All right, so let me select the Iron Patriot and see if that comes in a bit.
Still not fuzzy.
Is it still fuzzy?
It is. The 109 people in the chat are all on the same.
They're all on it now. Yeah, but it's that
You
Iron
just made them
Patriot
10
for those.
grand.
Yeah, for those people who don't have the Iron Patriot yet.
Yeah.
Fill your boots. It's amazing.
So-
I mean, I've only just opened it and had a look at it, and it's just, it's such a beautiful thing. It's chunky as well. It's a really nice looking thing.
Yeah.
Get yourself a rocket and stick it on a shoulder, have it above you.
I'm sorry, people out there. For some reason,
yeah.
it's just really, I don't know. It's just really, really,
It's
really, really fuzzy.
It's definitely worth checking out.
But so basically, pop culture is really decent at getting some decent. And then on top of that, like I said, there is, the shipping cost is really decent as well.
Yeah, they do stuff.
Yeah, so you can definitely take advantage of that. If you haven't already, it's definitely worth it in doing it. And then on top of that, here's the thing. I do want to stress, a lot of people do forget this as well. Cam, you're familiar with this. Local, you're familiar with this. They actually have Afterpay.
Mm-hmm.
So for people who use Afterpay, if you don't want to, you can pay installments of 4. So basically, say for instance, if you wanted to get the Iron Patriot, you can pay 4 installments of $67 to pay it off monthly.
Good. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's also a good way to do it. When you're looking for deals, if you're looking for figures and you can actually use that option if available for that particular figure. So definitely, I would take advantage of something like that. There's other companies such as Giant Toys. There's other companies like, I think it's 16 what is it? I'm looking at this. Yeah, 16 Kit.
Yeah.
There's also, hold on. There is also let me pull this up here really quick. There's 16 Outfitters. You can actually take a look at them as well and find some really good, decent pieces. That I think, And here's the thing is, Shane, I want to kind of bring you into this because we talked about this a couple weeks ago when you did your segment. And it's about, really not falling for the hype of just because it's available, just because someone says it's a sale. Don't just buy a figure for the sake of. If it's not something that you want in your collection, just because you see it on sale, you end up spending money on that when really that money could have gone towards something else that you really, 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 really wanted at that point. You know what I mean? Your sentiment on that, you still feel like, especially it's more, and it was because there was one person earlier who said, I'm still trying to follow Shane's philosophy when it comes to collecting, because again, right now we know it's Black Friday, or we're still going through those Black Friday deals. Tomorrow's Cyber Monday. There's going to be a whole bunch of sales going on. So of course, people who are itchy, because again, there might be figures that they have on pre-order that haven't dropped yet, that haven't released yet. So they're now looking for deals elsewhere. Maybe I can find a figure that I don't have, that might be worth it. If it's worth it, it means that it's worth it to you, that it's something that you really, really want. Not just because you see it on sale and you're like, okay, I'll just get it. You know what I mean? I'll just get it because it's on sale. It's something that's there. I know this person has it. That's when you're falling down a rabbit hole. Like, you don't want to do that. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
Yeah, man. I kind of touched it earlier on. Like, I went into Friday, and I had everyone, I've mentioned numerous times before. I have my pre-order list and my wish list, but a lot of my wish list are actually figures that they're still on pre-order. I don't have them on pre-order, but like they're not available now. And a lot of these deals we're seeing tend to be on stuff that's in stock as opposed to pre-orders. So I went through my wish list and I identified the construction version Mark III, the Mech Test Tony with dummy, and the Mark II faceplate, and the the Pepper Potts gift, the first ever arc reactor we had, the accessory pieces, and the Mandalorian Scout Trooper and Speeder Bike. And I said to myself, okay, I haven't pre-ordered them, I don't own them, they're on my wish list. If I see them tomorrow at a really significant discount, with all things considered, the import tax and shipping and everything, but if it's a significant discount, yeah, I'll pick them up, because all those pieces, they're probably pieces that I would pay full price for, but it's only a deal if it's the figure you're looking for and it's cheaper than you're willing to pay. Let's call a spade a spade. And none of those things were there, so I walked away. Now I'm going to peel back the curtain. I'm not a robot. Do you know what I mean? Like I went on that Lion Rock website and I did the maths and I went, oh, rescue, that's pretty cool. Like, it is pretty cool. And I was like, that would look great with my battle damaged Mark 85 back-to-back flight post. And then I went, yeah, but would it look good on its own? And I was like, I suppose it does, but it's like, if push comes to shove and I do have to eventually sell, like I don't really sell that often. I've sold, like, I could count them on my one hand the amount of figures I've sold, but would I hang on to it? And I don't think I would. Like, I'd hang on to the battle damage Mark 85, but I probably wouldn't hang on to the rescue. I also looked at that IG-11 and I thought, man, that would look really cool with the OG Mando. That is on sale as well. And I was like, but you know what I mean? I got into that trap. Mm-hmm. That trap of like, yeah, these things look cool, but I don't love them. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So like, it's not like I'm immune to things looking cool and that FOMO. I just have to kind of take a breath and go, I'll sleep on it, and then eventually I go, nah, your gut instinct was correct.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, it could be the companies doing the market research as well. They could be like, okay, we can't dump everything. Sorry, I was about to say a really inappropriate phrase, but you probably know. They can't dump everything just at once on the Friday, you know what I mean? They've got to hold something back for Monday, because Cyber Monday is another chance where they can get money. So they might actually have the good deals on Cyber Monday. I don't think they will. I think maybe it'll be the same, maybe a little bit better. I still think the good deals are when you can't afford them in January or the 26th of December, or even Christmas Day or whatever. But if we see deals on Cyber Monday, again, the same logic for me applies. These, I'm looking for the in-stock figures I'm interested in is that Scout Trooper from Mandalorian with the speeder bike, and the construction version Mark III, and the Mech Test Tony with all the trimmings. And like, at the same time, I've had an expensive few weeks, like, because I did buy some figures, Leo.
Yeah.
I was on here 2 weeks ago, and I said it.
Oh, yeah.
And I got onto Lion Rock. I got onto Lion Rock, and I was like, yeah,
Did you
That's
get the
going to
War
look
Machine?
great with my Mark 6. And I reached out to them and I said, this is the best price I can find. Well, can you beat it? And they did. So it's been shipped. It shipped maybe 3 days ago or something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably have it another 3 days or something. So I'm really looking forward to that. So, there's that at the back of your mind going, I still have gifts to buy. I'm going to Canada. I fly out to Canada on the new Christmas Eve. So, you kind of have to, you can't have everything. Like, you can't have everything. Just you need to manage yourself and control yourself.
You
Not
have
always
to
easy.
manage and control and really, focus in. I know you were talking about, because that's what I'm trying to find right now. Because I know there was a deal. There's currently a deal on that construction suit Mark III.
$108.
$108.
I think it was $108.
Yeah, but the problem is, again, like you see that and you see that there's a deal on it, but it's the shipping. You know what I mean? Like the shipping is where the problem kind of, becomes more of an issue. When you're looking at the shipping on these pieces, and I'm just typing in. Let me see. Let's see. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Let's see here. It's in here really quick because I'm actually trying to find it myself. Let me see here.
Well, you
Because I
do
know I
that.
saw it. Yeah, go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
I got a quick question.
Yeah.
Did anyone pre-order that Edward Scissorhands?
It looks
No.
amazing. But
It does
no.
look amazing though.
It looks amazing,
looks
but
so
I
good.
definitely didn't do it. I didn't do it because, again, I mean, I don't have a personal attachment to it. You know what I mean? Like I love the movie. There's certain movies that I love, but there's certain things I won't get from, that movie. You know what I mean? Like I won't. There's only certain movies that I have an attachment to where I want everything from it. You know what I mean?
That
But I
movie
saw
makes
it.
me feel happy and sad at the same time. And
Hell
it has
yeah.
the same effect on me when I watched it as a 39-year-old man as
Yeah.
it did when I was an 8-year-old. And I was like, I don't know why I'm happy and hopeful, but at the same time really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that is beautiful. Like I
It's
take
beautiful.
away
No.
from.
It's definitely a decent piece. Here it is. So we have that Iron Man Mark III construction version right now at $115.54. Now,
Sorry, I said it was €108. Sorry, my mistake.
still, it's definitely at a. I know Cam was looking for. No, I'm just playing, but it's definitely a decent looking deal, especially if you get this, and if you actually have the mech test.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Yeah, together.
Yeah, this would really look good next to it. Now it's 115.54 right now. But once you add it in, with the shipping cost, and for some reason my login isn't working on my computer, it works better on my phone.
Do you want
Well,
me
you
to
add-
do it and I can?
Yeah, if you could.
Right. I'll do that in the background there. Like, just say you keep talking, and I'll get that.
Yeah, because it looks like, again, I mean, now let me ask a question, Cam. If this was at a decent deal, is this something that you could see yourself getting? Were you even ever interested in this piece, bro?
Yeah, maybe like $5. I'm thinking maybe like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna ask, dude. Like, this is great. I mean, like, it's cool, but like, I don't know. I don't think I ever considered it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think probably the mech tech version.
Yeah.
Tony Stark like suit up. I thought that was cool. But this is just like, I don't know, because it doesn't come with a Tony figure, right? It just comes with
No, and
just
that's
a-
why it's just basically
Doesn't
the
come with
suit.
legs.
no.
Yeah, this is
I think
basically
you
what
said it
you
best
said.
focus. You were like, they're selling half of
It
half
should
of
be
Iron Man
half
for
off.
half off.
Half
Like,
off.
yeah, I was like, yeah, I bet.
Yeah. So, but I mean, when you look at it, 115 for this, if you got some points, it's fairly decent. I got like, I think left over for them. I think I got like $50, in points left over because I've used, pretty much all the points that I had with them just to kind of get rid of it. But decent, but it's just the
It's really
shipping.
decent. Yeah.
The shipping is just that's where it becomes a problem. Unless even if you go with snail mail, the shipping is still high, like literally. So it's like, no, they do better. Like, do better. Like, literally, you have to do better. I hate throwing companies under the bus, but if I had too many bad experiences with them, and I'm trying my best to give you the benefit of the doubt, nah, I can't ride with you on that point. And there's only too many outs that I'll give you, at this point. But again, not it's as much as I would really love to have this, and it is a decent deal. I don't know. It's not really there. Lou, is this something you want to pick up, bro?
Nope.
He said nope.
Nope. Like if I was gonna get the mech test Tony, I would have.
Yeah.
Makes sense too for the presence and the display
Yeah.
capability. And let's say if I had the entire Mark 7 Hall of Armor set,
Mhm.
1 through 7, just have all that out there, have the nice little third party deck on that lights up, and just have that right there in the cut somewhere, like he's just retooling the Mark 3. Like, let me go back to source and see what I could do. What didn't work on this that actually did work that I could use on another suit. Kind of display. Or even put Bones next to him, because Bones you can literally take apart, but that's another plastic figure. It's not something that is going to be a part of my collection, because I'm cemented in Spider-Man, Turtles,
Yeah.
and anything more samurai-esque or closer to the Japanese culture for feudal
Yeah.
Japan. Like that's my wheelhouse. And for Iron Man stuff, I already have an idea for what I want to do with Iron
For
Man
what you
stuff.
want to do with it. You're very selective on that. And see, look, we have the mech test right now. The mech test.
I have the total
Deluxe.
on that there.
What was it?
If you wanted to order that for that price with snail mail to Ireland, it's $179 total. So it's probably not as bad, but like to America that'd probably be higher.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what snail mail. That's what snail mail. So 179 total. But then
Okay.
Rich, we're gonna get
Import.
stoned for some
Yeah.
customs as well, which will bring it
Yeah.
over to $200 for half a figure. And I
That's
think
very true.
Lou is
Yeah.
100% right. I think that construction version Mark III is the ultimate definition of a companion piece.
Yes.
It's a companion piece to what's on the screen. You need the full set. Tony in the middle,
Yeah.
maybe the construction in the background over his left shoulder, dummy over his right shoulder. It will look beautiful, but Lou is right. It is a companion piece. All in $200. You need to do better. If the shipping is 20 quid, sign me up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. This, and again, like I said, I was looking at this mech test at 183.82 right now, which fair deal for it. But once you total that in with shipping, and on top of that, simple fact that again, I'm not going to fall into this trap because it is a pre-order. So when they say pre-order, this is the third. It's actually called the third batch. That's what they name it. It's the third batch. So what the third batch means is that chances are they have this figure sitting in stock right now, which they do. They do. They have it sitting in stock right now, but they're basically still, I guess, trying to satisfy orders on that first and second batch, which I would have thought by now would have already been settled, unless there's people that are still paying on it, I'm guessing, which that's fair. If there's people still paying on all those figures, but again, this you'd have to wait. Now it says release November to December, which means that if you order this, you're not going to see it until February.
Really?
Yeah. If lucky.
If lucky, bro. I ordered that again, and I say that because I basically ordered that Bucky. I ordered that Falcon and the Winter Soldier Bucky. It was basically third batch. I got it for a decent price after I added points and everything to it. I got it for $45 shipped. Okay. Ordered in August. I received it this month.
Yes.
You feel me? So yeah, we're talking months now. You know what I mean, for that piece. So you're going to be waiting a long time to get it. And the only reason why I got it is because I had to bitch and moan to get movement. You know what I mean? And I shouldn't have had to. But again, that's why when I look at these deals, I'm like, I'm just not ready to fall into that trap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, I'm patient when you say, 7 to 10 days. Or if you say, even if it's 12 days shipping, I mean, or 12 days for you to basically receive it, or 15 days or whatever. I'm patient at that point. I don't have a problem. But when you're talking about 3 to 4 months or 3 months, nah, you're not going to send them my money for that long. You're not doing that. I just
And
don't see the logic in
you're
that.
right, because it's like, if there was a thing called like a seventh batch and it was really cheap, I'd probably go for it. Once I they guaranteed that this is going to be like, okay, this is 6 months behind, fair enough. But if it goes into the seventh month, I'm like, no, 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 you're changing the rules.
Mhm.
But based on this, that in-art Joker is going to be fun, eh?
Huh?
That
Yeah.
in-art Joker is going to be fun, eh?
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be
Yeah.
super fun. And you know
Yeah.
what, Shiny, you bring up a very interesting point. Yes, you do. And I'm glad you said that. Toys Wonderland don't allow payment plans as much as they used to, especially in stocked items. I had to buy from Pop Culture to use their payment plans instead. Yup. Their payment plans no longer work. It no longer works. So if you see something in stock, that's a Grail piece that you're basically looking for, the payment option or the payment plan does not work. I'm just putting it out there. It does not work. You can't put this on a payment and plan anymore. I know that's what's being advertised, but you can't. If it's something that's on pre-order, then yes, you can put it on the payment plan, pay it off, because the expectation on to receive that particular figure is ways out. But if it's something that's sitting there, there's no longer any way that you can put those things on payment plans at all, which is really odd because you're advertising something that you really don't do. So, yeah, enough. I just, like I said, I hate to be soured by a company's movement, but I mean, it is what it is. And we grow to expect that, but you shouldn't really expect that with a company that you're paying money for. Like you said, that Joker, it's going to definitely be interesting to see. Um, it's going to be interesting to see how that actually gets shipped, when it gets shipped, if they adhere to the shipping costs. Because remember, they had that shipping table that was actually there in a
I have a
timetable of when you're going
screenshot
to
of it.
receive it. It was a screen. Yeah, exactly. So again, only if they
So does
adhere
my
to that,
solicitor.
right? So we don't know if they're going to actually adhere to that. That is going to be really, really tricky to see that. Right now, I have no orders. All my orders, everything is actually paid off. I have nothing on order or anything else that I have on payment plan through them. Everything is paid off. It's just a matter of them sending it, and I won't order. I'm just not doing any pre-orders, right, from them at all. Again, as much as I talk about size, so sometimes they get on my nerves. At least I know if the order's in, and once they ship it, I'm going to get it in. But I can't. I have to also bring this up as well, because this is my guy, and I'd be remiss if I didn't actually bring up, my dude, Ray over at Underground Figures. Again, I do have to really stress that Ray is the guy. He is that guy. Will continue to basically promote him. I have no agreements with him. I have no type of. He's not giving me anything free. The most I get is basically just a shout out, which I told him, like, I'm just shouting you out. He has been gracious enough to do deals with me as far as making sure that I get stuff when I'm supposed to get it. But he's a great dude. Any type of figures that you're basically looking for, I will tell each and anybody out there, head over to Ray, because I'm telling you, he's a good dude. Shane, I'm honestly telling you, bro, like, if you lived over here and, like, say for instance, and I like Rich, you guys, if you lived over here, you ordered a figure from Rich, I swear you would get it in a matter of 3 to 4 days. Like, literally. That's how quick he is. You want it, he has it, he'll get it to you. That's just how quick he is. And he's a good dude. You call him up, or you email him and say, hey, I'm looking for such and such figure. If he doesn't have it in, he'll get it. If he has it in, he'll put it on a list for you. You're good to go. Like, that's just the way it is. Like, and he's such a good dude. And I really do recommend him, because again, he doesn't steer you wrong. Mom and pop shop. If you have a shop that you're really, really working with, really search these play. And again, like I said, the topic was this, finding deals, finding great deals, finding people. Even if you don't find like great deals, find companies that are willing to work with you. For Shane, you have Lion Rock. for rich pop culture. You have different people out there who will tell you like, hey, look, go to this particular company because you can really, really find some good deals. Even when, like, say, for instance, Sideshow, a lot of their figures are now heading to waitlist. You can hit up Ray and Ray would be like, oh, yeah, I have it. And boom. You know what I mean? He'll find it for you.
I ended up getting my Justice League two pack from a good buddy of mine down south. He's a really good guy, and he got him. He's a UK based Hong Kong reseller, so I have to pay a little bit more of a premium to get it in, but I don't have to pay imports or anything like that. So I've got that coming in this week, which I'm really pleased about. I was going to ask you, Lael, have you got any intel on what's coming out this week? It's going to be released.
No. Not right now, because it's between right now. The only intel that I got is just between Marvel and DC. I think we could possibly see something DC this week. I'm not really sure.
I hope so.
I don't know.
It'd be nice to get Batman Begins or Cyborg.
Yeah, I think awesome. Basically. Oh yeah, that Cyborg drops. It's over. But
I think we're going to see Loki before the end of the year, man.
and that's what I'm hearing, because even Will basically got some information that we might actually see Loki soon.
Oh, brilliant!
It didn't drop. I thought that was like
not yet.
It's
dropped into the ocean.
God.
Yeah,
people. Okay. Well.
Yeah, it not yet, bro. You know what I mean?
What do you guys think about everyone basically reselling a lot of their figures? I'm seeing a lot of T'Challas getting resold out there.
It's great.
Do you think people are out? I know it's great for people. Yeah. But do you think people are out there smelling that we're gonna get a reissue?
Well, I mean, that T'Challa, we're definitely getting a reissue on that. You know that, so? But which one?
The
nano
sorry.
Oh, not the nano suit.
I thought you were saying T'Chaka.
Oh,
sorry, my mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I thought, you see a lot of T'Chakas around.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of T'Chakas floating around too, though, which is crazy.
Randomly, I've been seeing a lot of Ed 209s being sold on eBay and stuff. So I don't know, maybe they know something we don't as well. So maybe a reissue on that side. You always see that as a couple of people. Yeah, a couple of people kind of start selling stuff up, and you're like, where's that?
You're like, what's going on? Like, you don't want that? Yeah. Especially like I've been seeing a lot of the house party protocols getting sold too.
Yeah.
I'm like, are we gonna get like
Mark
get marked down on a lot of sites? So it's like, are we getting die cast out or?
I don't know.
Because everything else is suit up, like the what was it, the Mark 21,
Mark 5, and
Mark 5. So the Silver Centaurian, that's a suit up, but it's still part of the house protocol. But I think that's an exception because he's a suit. That's a suit he actually wore, and it's kind of like recreating the suit. It's like, oh, you got a suit for me? Me up. Oh, they're coded to me.
Yeah.
Like, it creates that moment.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, we're seeing a lot of liquidation, bro. Like, people are really, really liquidating their stuff, like their figures. Like, which do you? All right, so. Can we say that honestly, a lot of that, I mean, the basis of that is also dealing with inflation, what we're dealing with right now.
It's gotta be. But also things as well, like some people don't fully appreciate stuff until you've got it in front of them. So like I bought that Endgame Thor, for example. It was a deal. I got it in and I was like, it's all right. So I sold him, and that was it. I was like, it's all right, I'll sell him. And so I did. I ended up selling him. I think I made a slight loss on him, but sometimes the things that we look for reviews on don't really transfer well, or you can see fully appreciate how nice they are, or they're just okay. So I think sometimes there is that, but I think it's also a lot of people have been just getting all caught up in the hype, spending way too much money on these, trying to get part of the club by getting 20, 30 Hot Toys in and then going, shit, I can't pay this, or this Christmas is coming up and stuff like that. So it's kind of like I think a lot of people have got a bit carried away this year because there's been a lot of content coming through, and I think a lot of people are trying to be.
I'm in high school.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Not to kind of shame people, but there has been a lot of that. I have noticed a lot of that. I've done a thing. I bought this. You see it on the groups a lot, and it's like, all right, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? So
I want to take
calm down a bit.
To Killer Cam, cousin Cam, welcome back, brother. Because this guy did not hold into the Star Wars.
You know what's crazy? They've been looking good too lately. I'm not.
I know.
That Bo-Katan, I was like,
I'm not gonna lie, Cam. I listened to a lot of stuff on the Rewind, I listen to a lot of stuff in the rewind. I see you on say what, and all these things that are on unsociable hours. Myself and Rich, like, and
Yeah.
I'd be in the gym there, and I'd be be just working out, and I hear you going. I know you're full screen because I can hear them saying you're full screen, and you just go, no, and I'm like,
it's not for me,
God, come.
Hold him
The
fast.
force is strong with this
Force
one.
is strong.
Tough,
Yeah,
it's
that's
You gotta love that willpower in a person.
yes.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah,
be done. Gotta be done.
I mean, you gotta again. I think we say this. You have to have, and steadfast is cool. Stay, and that's how I've been now for a minute. Like, I don't pull the trigger on things unless I have a personal connection to it. That's why I didn't buy anything over Black, Friday. That's why I'm not really looking for anything right now. Like I said, right, my main focus is on the kids. I mean, the kids that I have, and making sure that they have everything that they actually need. If there's anything left over, by the time that, Christmas is over, because that's when you're going to see majority of these deals. I'm just being completely honest. Hot Toys, I mean, Sideshow right now they're trying to get things out before the new year. Like, literally, that's what they're trying. And a lot of people are going to take advantage of that. Number one is because what happens in February? Chinese New Year. There's not going to be a lot of stuff coming at that point. There's going to be a lull in collecting, and people are going to be looking for deals. So it's a perfect opportunity for them to do that. But for me, I'm just really focused on everything that I actually need. You know what I mean? As far as, just the figures that I'm looking for, things that I already have on order. I haven't pre-ordered anything else. I'm just waiting on stuff that still hasn't arrived. So I'm hoping that I'll actually see
one
that.
One of them that we're expecting soon, hopefully this side of Christmas, is Joker, In-Art Joker.
Yeah.
When's that coming out?
Well, here's the thing. So from an insider, what happened is it has been shipped, and it is in Hong Kong. There's just a lot of shutdowns going on right now. So basically that's the major problem right now, is that it's there. It's coming. It's just a matter of when they decide. Hopefully it'll be between now and Christmas, because they are working hard. John did say that they are working diligently to get this stuff out ASAP, but also it depends on what reseller you went through. I know that it's and that's the thing for those of us who went through Toys Wonderland. It's like, yo, pins and needles right now. Like, you're like, shit. Like, how is this going to be? You know what I mean? Am I going to get the notification when I'm supposed to? Am I going to get that figure like when I need it? But yeah,
was not Justin associated with Toys Wonderland and associated with In-Art now? Might that work in Toys Wonderland's favor?
That's a good shout.
Because he obviously did the really, really good reviews in it and stuff, like, because like we were all dying to see that figure, and we just kind of, when we saw that figure, if that is the actual product, everyone was like, oh, thank God, it looks good, like, because they dropped a lot of money on it and people are concerned. So like, he won't want like bad press on that. So I'd imagine it mightn't be bad either. I'm just trying to flip the
I hope so.
I definitely hope so. I hope so. Really soon, because again, come on, man, like, literally, like, I need I definitely need it. And I just want it out of the way, at this particular point, just out of the way. But the figure that my most anticipated right now, literally, is this. I need my Batman Begins figure. I really do. I need it, because I cannot fuck with this tumbler until I get this figure in hand.
Pads.
What'd you say?
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
But like, look at this, man. Like, this could be, again, another figure that we could see. I know a lot of people are waiting for that Wonder Woman 1984 as well, the seamless option. So I know people are waiting for that. I don't know. At this point, it's a waiting game to figure out what we're going to actually see. It's in their best, and I know Hot Toys is trying to push out all the figures that they have that are actually, that have been, delayed, especially before Chinese New Year. They want to make some type of money. But if it's not, I don't know. It's put it this way: these next couple of weeks are going to be rough as shit. Like literally, it's going to be rough. I mean, we went like what? Just 2 weeks ago, we had what? How many figures released in 1 week? 3?
It's 3, and then it's 3. One was announced, and then one was up for tease. I think it was.
Yeah,
something like that. Ridiculous. Week. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Last week we had what released? We had it was just Vaughn
was released.
Vaughn was basically released last week. So we had Vaughn, and so we had Vaughn, and then we basically had the reveal of the 501st, which was why I didn't talk about it because I think it was talked about enough last week.
Yeah,
like I think it was.
To say about him.
I think enough.
It cracked me up. Someone, I think it was actually Carlos, said it. He was like, "These 501st just look like they ran out of paint because you know the way the shoulder pads are kind of more of a muted turquoise, kind of a green as opposed to blue."
Yeah,
but
that darkish
yeah,
blue.
yeah, man, just
Yeah.
On
that one.
But I think
Vaughn looks good though.
Yeah, the Vaughn definitely looks good. The Vaughn looks really, really good. It's a decent piece. I think for everybody though, the draw for this particular figure here was the simple fact that that Anakin. Yeah, it was mainly just the Anakin. Anybody who was looking for dark side Anakin, we know 100% they're going to basically re-release this figure. There's going to be a 2.0 version of this. Someone said it last week without the special edition lava base that came with it. This is definitely going to be, but again, for anybody who's looking for it, if you didn't get it the first time, you have your chance to get it. We'll see.
There's a lot of people selling their originals too.
Like, no,
like they're like trying to get rid of it. Like,
yep. I felt bad because there was some dude who basically was selling theirs, and then I think Spice, he tugged me in it, and as soon as he did, I was like, nah, I'm waiting. I said, nah, I'll wait, because the price was just too up there for me. And I was like, nah, I'll wait. Right. After I put that down, there was like, I don't know how many attachments. People were like, yeah, good on you, mate. Wait. Yeah, bro. Wait. Yeah, wait. And I felt,
so now you like,
and I'm like, I felt
like, damn.
I felt bad for dude because I was like, yo, I just said it. I shouldn't have said shit. I should have just kept it moving. I really should, because I ain't really mean to sabatage nobody's post. I was just saying simply, I'm waiting. You know what I mean? But damn, it was like a floodgate. I was like, yeah, let me get out of here real quick.
That's crazy.
I was like, anyway, guys, man, thank you so much. Like literally, I think it was a great, again, if you're looking for sales, what were you gonna say?
Good chat. It was,
and I think this mainly, like, the premise of this was to kind of help people find good deals, and I think I found a good deal. My best deal is because put it this way, Beskar Kid is buying all my figures from me, so I don't have to really worry about anything. Beskar Kid say he's going to fund my collection from here going forward. He said it's a proper trade-off, considering the simple fact that he tags me in every figure that he actually gets, so it's a tease. So he said, bro, I got you. I'll just make sure you get it. I know he's going to be like, what?
I was going to say, he did that to you too?
Yeah, right. I know Beskar to be like, what the fuck? What? I didn't say that. no false expectations. But anyway, guys, good show, man. Thank you. Again, everybody out there, the premise was to find great deals. So yeah, definitely, he's sitting up there laughing. Definitely find yourself some good deals. We got Lion Rock out there. We got Pop Culture. We got, TNS. We got so many different avenues out there. These sideshow, you can find some decent sideshows there. Toys Wonderland, if you're courageous, definitely, if you're courageous and you don't care about if you can wait a year to receive your figure, then go ahead and do that. But yeah, definitely great show, great discussion. Rich, what do you got coming up? I know we'll actually be on your show on Tuesday, bro. What's going on with you, man?
Yes, Tuesday, Film Club's going to be James Cameron's Aliens. So we're going to be talking about that absolute bloody classic. So join us at 9 p.m. UK time, live. If not, please watch on the replay over at Reviews with Rich. And this week, also on Rise and Chai on Thursday with yourself.
Yes.
And
we'll be back for Rise and Chai.
Yes, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully by then we'll get get an Indiana Jones 5 trailer, so that'd be nice to talk about. And if we do, I might be doing a little short, not a short, but a short video of basically news, pop culture news over on my channel. So yeah, hoping to starting to do that a little bit more.
I know we will be talking about on Thursday. I know we will be talking about on Thursday, and that's the simple fact that Chris Hemsworth himself came out and sort of threw Taika Waititi under the bus.
Yeah, that's a bit. Yeah, that should be fun.
So that's going to be a fun discussion. So he even now is saying, "Yo, the movie was shit."
Yeah. So he's heard the fans. So yeah. So if everyone can review, subscribe to my channel, Reviews with Rich. Hopefully do some more content as well, and also always. Wonderful being here as well, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Definitely. And the link, everybody's link is in the description. Definitely. If you want to make sure that you go ahead in the description and go ahead and, click the link, follow if you haven't already. Shane, you ready? Should I?
If you don't mind, Jack. If you don't mind, man.
Shane always has a presentation that pops up.
But you know what it is? It's like I've been like I go through these flurries of banging out content, and I'm like, what videos did I make this week? It's a blur. I've been busy enough, but I this was kind of the main video I released this week. It was quite a long one as well, I think. But like it's just obviously this is the main attraction of this, and there's some clones in the back if you look closely. But I'm gonna give my thoughts about this. I'm continuing my shorts, just taking figures from my collection, putting them on a turntable with the box, giving you the MMS number, giving my thoughts in 60 seconds or less. So if you're watching now and you haven't already subscribed to 16 Figure Focus, maybe check out the content, watch a few videos, and if it's for you, please subscribe. And if it's not, that's perfectly okay as well. I get that. And or follow at 16 Figure Focus on Instagram. That's where the shorts are. As usual, thanks very much. Really, really appreciate it. And I do want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's taken the time to watch any videos, like any videos, subscribe to the channel, watch the live streams, comment, engage, drop super chats. The journey has been quick, but really, really, really enjoyable. I'm at like 1,500 subs now. I genuinely thought it was going to be a grind to 10 to 20 to 100. It was just a really, really good year, and I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I'm blunt. I say what I mean. I'm not going to change. It's not meant to be offended. It's just like people come back to my channel for, I think, that kind of honesty, and I'm going to continue on with that. Folks, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Folks out.
Folks,
Man, me and you got to talk about my likeness rights, yeah? I want my 10%.
10% for that likeness right. We got to get that working. If you haven't already subscribed to 16 Figure Focus, make sure that you actually do. Great content over there as always. Loco Lou, what's going on with you, brother? What we got going on, man?
Oh man, I'm gonna be busting out the Attack of the Clones Yoda review soon, and did a recent poll on my Instagram, which after Yoda, which one to review next? Because I'm kind of like skipping back and forth to most recent stuff. So I got the Lizard and Samurai Predator, and looks like Samurai Predator is killing it right now because everybody wants to see what's the hubbub about it and why do I want it, So I'll be doing a review on that. Other than that, geeking out, S-Beams, collecting with friends, Figure Flex Friday, and I'll be around. Plus the holiday season is around, so there's going to be about 2 weeks in this month. I'm gonna take a hiatus from Half Shell Saturday, so I'm gonna be like gone. You won't see. You probably won't see me for a week. Trying to disappear for a week or two. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But other than that, man, I'm good, man. I'm probably gonna do a show, talking about the year of Grail chasing, because that's exactly what it was for me. I started. So as you see, I got one in front of me right now, and last week too with Yoda. So we're gonna do something nice. I'll probably have like a small little panel, throw some people who have the corresponding grails and just talk about why you picked it. Why is it for you?
Definitely, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here as always. If you haven't already, Loco Lou on IG and YouTube, make sure you go over there and subscribe. Always a pleasure having you here, brother. Cam, what's going on with you, brother? I know it's been a minute, but what's going on with you, man?
It's been crazy, man. It's been a crazy month. Glad to be here, though. Thanks for having me back as always. Love being on here to end the week with you guys and get ready for another week of collecting, man. Just recently did an episode of the new last week, so if you guys haven't seen that already, go ahead and check it out on the playback. If we have any new releases or any new announcements, I'll definitely be doing episode number 15 of the new this week as well. And then also on Tuesday, I'll be on Reviews with Rich. Let's go over Aliens, as well as Say What on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I think sometime this week, I'm actually going to be on Feezy Figures show as well. He really wasn't sure what day, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be midweek sometime as well. And then I'm also bringing back finally Collectibles and Cocktails. I've been on a hiatus for that, so finally going to bring that back, and hopefully I can get you guys some fun drinks to do at home.
So let's go. Awesome. Especially, bro, eggnog for Christmas. Like, you got to get this, put a spin on that, bro.
I got to get this damn butterbeer, man.
You got to get that butterbill. You got to get that butterbill.
Good thing about Harry Potter is it's year round. I feel like
especially at Christmas.
Halloween. It's all over the place. So
exactly. If you haven't already subscribed to Cam's on and it's Cam's collection, Yu-Gi-Oh, Cam's collection on my IG and YouTube. Definitely make sure you get over there. Also, if you haven't already become a member or subscribed to the 16 Scale Man YouTube channel, make sure you do. We have Collectors Lounge in the Lantern on Sunday with us here. Tomorrow's comic book talk with friends. We'll be going over some great stuff then. On Wednesday, of course, Say What Wednesday. Thursday, it'd be Uncivilized Scoundrels. We would talk about the final episode and review of this first season of Andor, which was amazing. Fucking amazing.
Oh my God.
Fucking amazing. Like, that show, this last episode was amazing. I cannot wait for the next season. Everything that I needed in the show was right here. This is how you do fucking Star Wars, in my opinion. Best card.
This is how you do television.
This is how you do television.
Fantastic.
Like, it was fucking fantastic. Like, literally so invested in these characters, and I loved every bit of it. I cannot wait for the next season. Andor killed it. Was the best, in my opinion, the best Star Wars entry yet, as far as, on a show. When you're talking about a show and how well you do it, we will actually go into that. I know there'll be some differences of opinion, but it is what it is. It was so good. So definitely that on Thursday. Back for, you know what it is, Figure Flex Friday, next Friday. So get those flexes in. And January 8th will be the triumphant return of Take Your Position on Sunday. And we will be back to posing, and there will be some challenges out there. So cheating ass Dan, Dre, posing with Peter is always welcome as well. Bring it on. Who else we actually got? We got Anthony, Figure Posing Channel. Lou, everybody's going to be out there. It's going to be all out war. We're going to get back to the themes. Yes. And actually, the first official theme, I will make an announcement. Also, it's going to be a new intro. There's going to be a new spread. It's not going to be the same design. I'm already working on that now. So January 8th is the triumphant return of, you know what it is, Take Your Position on Sunday. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be incredible. I cannot wait to get back to posing up these figures. So yes, stay tuned for that. But anyway, everybody out there, thank you for being with us. Thank you for actually being on board. We definitely appreciate it. And until next week, man, like, hey, just keep on collecting, guard your pocketbooks. We'll see what actually comes out. There might be an episode this week of The Corner, depending on what drops. So I'll let you know whenever that happens. I usually just drop an episode of The Corner. So just stay tuned for that. We'll see what's going on. But anyway, peace out. Let's go.